Hi, I'm John Mark Wilderspin, the realtor dedicated to service and results here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I'm with mortgage specialist Donavin Falk with Mogo Mortgages. He does mortgages all across Canada, BC, Alberta, Manitoba, all through Ontario and including the Maritimes. Today we're here to explain the new incentive program, which is from the Government of Canada about reducing your mortgage. We call the incentive loan. Here he is.
Yes, so today we want to talk about the first-time home buyers incentive, and we do have one or two examples that we'll go through. And we do want to start today with a purchase of, say, $270,000.
Yes. So in Winnipeg, let's say you're buying a brand new home for $270,000. There's not tons of those homes, but they do exist, and they're still in good areas. And we're going to go over the numbers on buying a new home for $270,000.
Correct. So there are two calculations that we do need to look at when we are talking about the first-time home buyer incentive program. The first calculation that we need to look at is how much income is needed for a purchase of $270,000. Your maximum purchase price cannot exceed your household income times 4 plus your down payment that you have. If we were to use a household income amount of $65,000, and we have 5% down payment on $270,000, which is 13.5. You will see that your total down payment or total amount would be $273,500.
So $65,000 is let's say it's your gross household income. You times that by 4, and that gives us
$260,000.
$260,000. Okay, $260,000 plus your 13.5. Is that $273,500?
$273,500.
Okay, so you're allowed. So you can purchase the house. Okay.
It is higher than $270,000. So you bet.
Okay. There's also another calculation that we have to go over.
The next calculation is the mortgage to income calculation. This is where we look at the $270,000 purchase price minus the incentive. If it's 10%, we are looking at $27,000. So that gives us an amount of $243,000. We take $243,000 and divide it by the household income. In our example, is $65,000. That would give us a ratio of 3.74. To make sure that we qualify under the new program, we cannot have the ratio exceed 4.0.
So 4.0 is the max.
Correct. So in our example here, 3.74 less than 4.0
works.
They work. So our two calculations both qualify.
Okay, so let's go over how much you're saving per month.
If you had a $270,000 purchase with a standard 5% down, which would be $13.5, you would have a monthly payment of $11.95. If you add an extra 10% down for a total of 15% down, your monthly payment then becomes $10.80. So that's the 5% down plus the 10% incentive. A difference of $115.
So this is with the incentive loan of a 10% off of the 270 purchase.
And the 5%.
And the 5%, okay. So it saves you $115 per month.
Per month. Over the year, that would be a savings of $1,380.
Okay. And what about over 5 years?
Over 5 years, it's going to be $6,900.
That's 60 months, right?
60 months.
Equals a savings of
$6,900.
So buying this new home at $270,000 over 5 years, you're saving $6,900 with mortgage payments. Okay, $6,900 in mortgage payments. Now let's say, what if you sell that home for $300,000?
If you sold the home whenever you sold the home and it increased in value to $300,000, you would need to repay the 10%. So in this case here, you would be paying back the program at $30,000.
Okay, so you're going to owe them $30,000. Okay, you saved $6,900, and you borrowed how much? You borrowed $27,000.
27.
All right, so let's add. This looks like a green one. So you saved this number. You also saved $27,000. So those equal out 33,900, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you're saving 33,900, and you're paying back 30, leaves you with 3,900 in the green. Here's an example of a brand new custom-built home with 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, located on Erin Street, just minutes from Polo Park in Winnipeg, Manitoba. The home has a large foyer, 9-foot vaulted ceilings, open concept, living space with large windows, letting in tons of natural light, and the kitchen has granite countertops. There are 3 spacious bedrooms, each having plenty of closet space, high ceilings, and large windows. Also, the full 4-piece bathroom has been completed with marble tile. This home has a full basement and comes with a 10-year progressive home warranty, all for a purchase price of under $270,000, which includes GST. So one thing where this program wouldn't make sense is if you're buying a house for $270,000, and say it wasn't a new home, it's a 5% down, and then you're going to be spending 30 grand on renovations, because anything you spend on renovations, you'll be paying back 10% on that. Or I guess if it's resale, it'll be 5% on that.
Correct.
So even new homes, people buy a new home for $400,000, and they're going to spend $50,000 on the deck, the fence, sod, the basement, right? So that's something that you want to consider when you're going to pay off the incentive loan, because you could buy the property with the loan program, save up a few years for renovations, and also to pay off this incentive loan, pay off the loan, get them out of the way, get that done with, and then start renovating your property, correct?
That's right.
Okay.
The renovations will certainly increase value of the home, and so because the repayment is based upon the increased value, you may want to consider paying out the loan first before proceeding, as the loan amount will be lower before your renovations are completed.
Okay. So one topic we want to go over is that sometimes purchasers could qualify for more without the program. Let's go over that. So let's say if household income is $65,000. Now, without the incentive program of whether it's 5% or 10%, what could this person qualify for?
So, depending on the criteria, which would include credit, is a large portion of it. What other payments you may have outside of the mortgage payment?
Yes, and that's your GDS and TDS ratios, and that'll be on another video. This is
in general, we would be looking at around $300,000 as the mortgage amount that someone could qualify for.
Okay, so just to understand that point, is the family that makes $65,000 household income with the incentive program maxes out at just over $270,000. Without the incentive program and with the proper down payments and credit scores in place, that same family could qualify for $300,000. So that, and to be honest, in our marketplace, $30,000 can be a big difference. It could add a double garage to a home that doesn't have one, for example.
For sure.
Okay, so my question is, how much does someone save on the CMHC? So we're going to go over CMHC savings. Okay, we want to use which purchase price?
Purchase price is $480,000, so that would let's just using the maximum $120,000 income times 4 at $480, not including what you might have for down payment for maximum purchase. At 5% down, that would give you a mortgage amount of $456,000.
Okay, so this is going to be a standard purchase. Okay, so you have to at least have 5% down, and then and your mortgage amount would be
$456,000.
$456,000. Okay,
Which would then be a CMHC premium of 4%.
Yeah, that's at 4%.
Which gives you a premium on CMHC fee of $18,240. For a total mortgage amount of $474,240.
All right, so we're gonna put that over here. 474, 240?
240.
240. Okay. So this is your mortgage after down payment and CMHC fees.
Correct.
Okay, 474. Okay.
So if you have your down payment of 5% and you've also qualified for the extra 5% from the incentive program, you would then have $48,000 for down payment, so 10% total, which would give you a mortgage amount of $432,000. You then would be paying a premium to CMHC of 3.1%. In this scenario here, that leaves you with a premium of $13,392. And so that's a total mortgage amount of $445,392.
So now the difference is the premium here. So this is CMHC fee.
Correct.
And this is CMHC fee right there.
That's right.
Okay. And then this is your total mortgage amount, which is here.
That's right.
Okay, there and there. Those are the numbers are the same. The person that had the incentive, they saved almost $5,000.
That's right.
That's right. So $5,000 savings. Okay, so over 1% savings on the with using the incentive loan. Okay, so purchase price of $480,000. Standard purchase, 5% down gives you $456 times your CMHC fee 4%. That 4% turns into it's $18,240, giving you a total mortgage of $474,240. Okay, and we're not including legal fees here. Now with the incentive program, $480,000 minus the $48,000, half is down payment, half is your 5% incentive plan, gives you a mortgage of $432 times your CMHC fee, 3.1%, because now you have 10% down, gives you $13,392 for a CMHC fee. That plus your mortgage gives you $445. So from 18 to 13, it's a $5,000 CMHC fee savings with using the incentive program. Okay, let's summarize the program. So you must be a first-time home buyer. And again, I get this call a lot from people saying, I'm a first-time home buyer, and really this is the one program that you can look at, and also you can use your RSPs. Other than that, in Manitoba, there's not a whole lot of other perks for being a first-time home buyer, because you can do 5% down, whether it's your first home, or whether you're buying your second or even third, as long as there's some space in between that, you can still use your 5% down. So it's for first-time home buyers, as well as purchasing another home. So first-time home buyer, first buyer, summary, 4 times income. 4 times income is another summary.
Plus the down payment
Plus down payment
equals your maximum purchase amount.
equals your maximum purchase, yes. Okay, another summary point I want to touch on was the maximum was $120,000 of income.
Household income, that's right.
Which equals to $480 plus down payment.
Plus down payment.
Plus DP. Okay.
The down payment cannot exceed 20%. So that includes your own funds of a minimum of 5%, or it could be more, along with the incentive.
So 20% max down payment.
That's right.
Okay.
So it still needs to be a CMHC insured mortgage, which means that your down payment cannot exceed that 20%.
Okay. Now, is there anything else? Is there minimum income?
Well, once again, the income would be four times the amount, so that will determine your maximum purchase
whether
amount.
it's okay, so that determines that. So there's no minimum, just on your income. So if you make $30,000 a year and you have good credit down payment.
So if you're $30,000, you're going to max out at $120,000 plus your down payment.
So anything else to summarize the program?
I think that that about covers it. It's a good program. You do have 25 years to pay back.
Yes. Yes.
So that is something that to keep in mind. There is no rush to pay back. Although if you do sell the home, of course they're going to be asking for their funds back at that time.
And we also discussed on this program as a reminder that if you're buying a home that needs lots of renovations, it probably doesn't make sense to do this under the incentive program, because if you're buying a home for $200,000 and investing $50,000 in kitchen and flooring and shingles and whatever else the house needs and you like to fix, you're now paying back 5% if it's resale on all of that investment.
Yes, the program is designed to that they will basically look at taking a little bit of your equity if you've gained equity, but if you have lost money on the sale when you go to sell the home, they will then also take part in the loss as well and would not require the full amount back that you originally borrowed. So it really is a matter of what is the value of the home at the time of the sale. So gain, yes, that's right. Sharing.
So they share in the gain and the loss. So I'm hoping that this helps. It's nice to kind of see things, but again, nothing is better than talking to either one of us about this program. You need to talk to a mortgage broker if you're getting financing, and realtors. Again, we do this full time. It's my 12th year in real estate now. I am John Mark Wilderspin, the realtor dedicated to service and results, and this is my mortgage broker, Donavin Falk with Mogo Mortgage, here to serve you.